Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill. 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 Enemy team nearing victory.
That's the path for Unreal to take it as we take a new path.
Oh.
And a triple kill off the start, making it over. Snipedrone with the overkill. Extermination might just seal the deal for a 3-3 tie. Mindfreak are actually up on them as we join this match in progress.
And we see a fist pump from Brandon. As soon as he switches to this series, we get the overkill instantly, all 4 kills as well. Snipedrone's going crazy right now.
Snipedrone doing his best snipe down impersonation as he is absolutely frying here and getting Nemesis back in the fight. 132 left in regulation, so There's still plenty of time left for Nemesis to bounce back in this one, but they got to score it. Mindfreak only need one more, and they're pretty close as well. Virtually tied with 90% on the board for each side. 2 go down for Nemesis, and now Snipedrone has to fight a 1v1. He wins it with the 5 perfect shots, repulses the grenade back, and still stays alive on the trucks. It's anyone's ballgame.
So interesting, he opts to not get in the hill despite his team being down right now. Mindfreak could just close the game right here, right now. No, Plasma gets a double kill. Yeah, this might do it. Kind of the last hope here.
The wipe! They get it! Mindfreak is gonna win it! They should. There's no one off of spawn that can get there fast enough, and Mindfreak, similar to what I believe they did in the last series, Eli, they won game 1. And they take down the best team in EU, though. This is a must-win for Mindfreak if they want to make it a champ bracket.
The best of Australia versus the best of EU, but let's take another look at this. The back smack, and then just cleaning up kill after kill with the camo. I don't think Swayz, maybe it doesn't matter if he had the camo or not, but just drops in the perfect spot. Snipedrone doesn't even have to sweat losing any shield in the process.
He's popping off for Envy. So, yeah, the opportunities you get as a young player to team with one of the GOATs, that is an opportunity that you cannot take lightly.
Well, Mindfreak just had an opportunity to take 1 game away from Nemesis, and here's game number 2, Slayer Recharge.
Mindfreak starting off here, turtling because they know Snipedrone has the camo and the snipe, but that play might not fall into their favor as Snipedrone is going to be the one to take the initiative, be the aggressor. Now he's got the back of Scoop. He has no idea he's there. Snipedrone 2 for 2 off the start with the shock, but it's a 1-point lead for Mindfreak.
That was an intentional walk out of Snipedrone. He didn't want to make too much noise. That's why he had no idea that he was there. The sliding sound in this game, one of the loudest sound cues that you can get. A lot of players just kind of slide everywhere they go, but Snipedrone like, no. I need to make sure I can take advantage of this moment. Almost gets the headshot onto Plasma on his way down, but a little bit of shock ammo goes in his hand. That's going to go down. I don't know if anyone's going to be in position to pick that back up. It might actually resume. No,
Swayz does. Wow. And it's interesting because when you said that, Eli, I thought the same thing. I thought you'd be really getting out of place if you were to go for that shock, but Swayz actually made it work there. So 2 shots left in the shock rifle as we hop on board here with WuTum. Long range MNK shots are landing, and he's dealing out the damage that's getting cleaned up on. Now it's just Wryce left, and Snipedrone cleans up on all that damage. That was all initiated by the young gun, WuTum.
Snipedrone's 7-1 already. I wanted to highlight this player because I think he's probably, for whatever reason, people don't talk about him as much as the rest of his team, but I swear he is the glue that binds them together, and he can pop off at any moment.
Oh, untimely reload. Camo gets away, but SLG with the keen eyes spots it out. Snipedrone is able to maintain his run. Now grappling up to the top of gold. He gets there quickly, but Swayz expects it.
Wow.
The frag toss, the checkmate grenade. I did not think Snipedrone was going to come in with all that attention on him and all that acknowledgement. I thought he had a sneaky play, but I guess not.
Somebody else on Mindfreak must have said he's grappling top gold, and then grenade comes in. So good communication put on display there, but it doesn't matter so far. 5-kill lead for Nemesis. And I think losing game 1, probably a bit of a wake-up call here for Nemesis. This is, I want to say, their first game they've played so far today. They don't want to lose to the likes of Mindfreak. They've already lost 1 series, of course, to Shopify, but they don't want to start in a lower bracket.
Swayz now, he was the hero for Mindfreak, earning a triple kill to not only win the game, but qualify for pools. That was nasty at the Passion Pit last night. Snipedrone, though, takes him down, stays alive in the elevator. Glory off screen, gets a melee kill to add to that lead. It's a 6-point differential. Nemesis on top.
Yeah, shout out to Mindfreak. They beat their bracket demons Ether. They told me, they said, we've literally never beat them before. Not in scrims, not in bracket.
Wow.
Never beat those guys, and then they beat them when it mattered most, just to make it into pools after an early trip to the lower bracket. So they're still definitely feeling that, you know, riding that high a little bit, and they've taken some momentum to today. They did just lose to their first matchup so far in pool play. So this would be a massive win for them if they could somehow take down Nemesis.
Despite qualifying through the lower bracket, whereas in Arlington they qualified with a flawless run through Open, you could argue they look better here today. As I say that, though, 4 do go down, so Snipedrone going to face no shots picking up that camo. And this is going to be a chance where I don't think anybody for Mindfreak knows where he is. No, there is not even like the pre-nade checks to attempt to identify where he is are coming out. So Snipedrone has the chance, but he gets shot in the back. That was a massive pickup. Looks like Snipedrone was going to go on a run there with that camo. Only gets one slay, but his teammates are picking up the slack. 32-20 now. It was just a 6-point game. Now it's doubled.
Nemesis running away with this. It did look like maybe he got death cammed there. After getting that first kill, I would imagine that member of Mindfreak just walking them through exactly where the camo player is going. If you're watching this and you're trying to rank up yourself, use your death cam to your advantage. Feed your teammates that crucial knowledge of where certain players are on the map. Right now, though, 13 kill advantage for Nemesis. Feels like they're kind of just doing whatever they want. Mindfreak now trapped in A. I mean, this is a really tough spot to get out of.
22-34, SLG trying to clean up the remains of 1, 2, and 3. He gets one via the assist, one via the slay, another one via the slay. No, Plasma has a little bit of help there at top A, but the numbers are too strong. SLG and his teammate Snipedrone push through, and despite him going down, SLG stays alive, makes it a +1 now outcome, Eli, in a situation where trades he'll take.
That was such a beautifully executed push from Nemesis. Yeah, they ended up trading out basically every kill, but the thing is, that's exactly what they want. They're already so far in the lead. Just got themselves 4 or 5 kills closer to the end goal. They played it in a way that guaranteed it. There was no way for any member of Mindfreak to get out of that alive. And at this point, Mindfreak need to get a 4 dead themselves and start spawn cycling, or this one's going to end in a hurry.
Snipedrone leading the way with 14 slays, 4 assists, and just 7 deaths. Impressive stat lines here. Snipedrone, as he is happy to just hang out, try to gather some intel here on the camo box. As soon as he gets a call, he's going to push up. That's exactly what I imagine he just heard in the headset was, I got 2 guys weak on the long haul, as he cleans up on 1, the other via the assist. Even if Nemesis, when we're on their first-person point of view, even if that particular player doesn't earn the slay, Eli, they're getting the assist.
Yeah, they're playing it in a way that guarantees the win, and that's just veteran awareness now. They've played against the world's best enough at this time to know how to guarantee a W against a lesser team, and right now they are proving they are the better team in this game. They did lose game number 1, but this is looking kind of like a different Nemesis. It feels like they maybe had a short discussion between games 1 and 2 about their communication and have shored up some of the mistakes they were making in game 1.
Yeah, this is all but a technicality at this point. Add a couple of extra kills, assists, and deaths to the stat sheet, and we will move on to game 3 because this is all but wrapped up. It's Nemesis. We need one more slay. Glory going for the remote detonation. At the very least, clearing the lane for him to push through C without taking the remote detonation damage. And there's the final blow for Nemesis as they tie up the series at 1. Big win.
Door, you're just going to die to grenades. So you want to systematically go through multiple entry points. They did that, but they still couldn't get the slays they needed.
Game number 3 of the Mindfreak versus Nemesis series is already underway.
All right, here we go. Mindfreak and Nemesis. Old-fashioned international grudge match between ANZ and EU. As we are getting into the early goings of this one. WuTum with the snipe, but Plasma's got 1 too.
This is the most amount of mouse and keyboard players in the same lobby I think we've ever seen. 3 MNK players here.
Wow.
Scoob, Wryce, and WuTum. Is MNK taking over? I have to see.
Hey, we got a guest joining us over here.
Random hoaxer.
A random hoaxer has joined the chat.
I'm in here.
He's vibing. Welcome, welcome.
Nice to see you
for
guys.
everybody hanging out with us.
Love to have you,
we
sir.
have Hoaxer joining us here to watch the Mindfreak versus Nemesis Game 3.
Got another nerdy gentleman to nerd out with over some Halo. Love to see you here, Hoax. Enjoying your weekend so far?
Yeah, man. We just finished our final pool play match. Mindfreak. Pretty comfortable victory, so we're looking forward to starting the first round and cracking it.
How'd your series go with Mindfreak?
Overall, it was decent. They took a game from us, but overall, it was like, it was a comfortable win.
I was curious, what's it been like working with Omit? Have you met Rafi and talked to the guys there?
Yeah. So I actually been talking to Rafi since the off season.
Okay.
He had been wanting to get in it. He's been wanting to get in for a while now, and it finally aligned in such a way that we just made it happen, and definitely deserved it. Definitely deserved the opportunity.
By the way, enunciate a little more because we're competing with the main stage sound, so the noise gate's really loud.
Okay, sure.
Gotta push the mic really, really close.
Okay. Gotta say it with my chest.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Snipedrone
Bomb taken.
in the enemy base, looking to clear the way for Nemesis to get first points on the board. Sniper's up in 10, but the main point of emphasis has got to be defending the cap point, and you got 2 in it. They are double scoring, and this should go through. It does. Nemesis with a quick score to take the lead in game 3.
First blood.
What do you think about the spawning them elbow versus spawning them spiral on this? Is there one side that you would prefer over the other?
You definitely want, you prefer having them spawn elbow.
Okay.
I mean, it really depends on how the kills came in. I think you can adapt to either one. You should have it in your bag to be able to adapt to either variation. But yeah, if I had to pick, we're blocking spiral.
I like that.
SLG now has the snipe in the mid-map portion, and he's got one. Oh, man. That looked like a no-scope melee opportunity, but Swayz a little faster on the trigger finger, but he'll go down as well. All 4 go down for Mindfreak, and now Snipedrone going to pick up the sidekick and make his way towards the snipe tower. All the eyesight and intel is available, and he's already getting some damage out. Whoa! How did that bomb soar? Did you see that?
Repulse.
Oh my, that cleared from the 50-yard line to the goal line. I've not seen a bomb get tossed further, repulse or not.
And they've got the overshield arming
Wow!
it. I mean, this is very well executed. The lights are getting dimmer right now for
Oh
Mindfreak.
my God.
So Mindfreak took game 1 here, and I feel like it woke Nemesis up. I think they did not, they took that personally, losing game 1, to say the least, because they have looked so good ever since.
Game 1 would have been, which one was that? Streets Ball or?
It was King of the Hill, I believe.
King of the Hill on Solitude.
Yes, that's right. I mean, they beat him on that game type.
And it was close. It was icy win. Icy.
Wow.
After an overkill from Snipedrone, looked like it was going to tie it 3-all.
Wow, respect.
Mindfreak took it 4-2. So they've definitely shown some might and some strength. As Rice will go down, so too will his MK duo, Scoobmeistr. Snipedrone now. Long range contested shots. He's going to disengage and call for the help. He gets it. What a pickup from WuTum.
I want to see if you agree with this, Hoaxer. I feel like SLG is like kind of the X factor for Nemesis. Like when he's having good games, this team is incredible. But
Oh my God.
He's not always having good games. This is one of those good
Speed
games.
run!
16-7.
Wow.
Very comfortable win.
They take it easily.
Defeat. Objective incoming. Objective ready. Enemy team scored. Enemy team scored. Enemy team scoring. Enemy team scoring. Enemy halfway to victory. Enemy team scoring. Team scoring. Enemy team nearing victory. Enemy team scoring. Enemy team scoring. Defeat.